Okay, we call it the three-word game. We do it before the NBA season. I think we can do it now, where you can look at every NBA team, 3 words sort of sum up who they are. Here we go. Bucks, 1 score shy. Listen, last year, Chris Middleton only had 1 game with 15 or more points in the 6-game Eastern Conference Final. Nobody on the roster has won a title. This is a team that beats up on the dregs of the NBA. But against the top 5 teams in the East, Milwaukee's record is 500. They're a very good team, but there is a Mike Tyson quality. They destroy average. But when Tyson had to face Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, a prime Buster Douglas, he looked mortal. Milwaukee needs 1 more score. They do. They're a 500 team against the best in the East. Chris Middleton is not Paul George. He's not Anthony Davis. I don't think he's Jason Tatum. They need another score. The Raptors will miss Kawhi. They went through him in all the big moments in the series, not Pascal Siakam. Listen, this franchise has always been about effort, dignity, hard work, get the most you can out of the players, mostly well coached, always well run, great in the regular season. Then they disappoint us. Kawhi shows up, changes the narrative. He's now gone. This team is not a championship team. They'll miss Kawhi. Celtics can win title. 3 guys averaging 20 a game, only team in the NBA that can say that. By the way, they match up well with Milwaukee, split regular season with them. They're also 3rd in scoring defense. They've got depth, 3rd in points per game differential. This team gets overshadowed by the star-driven Lakers, the Clippers story, and Milwaukee's massive regular season. Name another NBA team with 4 starters, 3 average 20, but 4 that can give you 24 on any given night. It doesn't exist. The Lakers don't know who gives them 18 after LeBron and Anthony Davis. I think they can win the title. Miami, the Heat, Bam and Butler. Only player averaging more than 18 is Jimmy Butler. They have 2 undrafted starters. They're a great story. They play defense. They work really hard. That's what Jimmy Butler does. But let's be honest about this. Go look at the history of the NBA. Who's your second scorer? Who's your third? Butler can't take all the big shots. 76ers, talent, but dysfunctional. I always say, do you have good kids? Good kids can be good here and there. But if you take them on the road, what are your kids like on the road? If they act up, then you got act up kids. The Sixers are a atrocious road team, 9-19. I think they have the best overall starting 5 in the East. I think they have the best first 7 in the NBA. Only the Clippers are close. But they're a terrible road team. Simmons and Embiid don't work. Too good not to win a series. Too dysfunctional to win 3 series. Lakers feel too old. 5 of their top 9 players are 32 and older. They're a basketball team with size, don't play small. Older teams can bang. Can older teams run? Can they make the stops? Anthony Davis is a elite defender. LeBron really no longer is. Rondo is not. Kuzma is not. Danny Green at one point was very good. He's okay. I feel like they're a little old. I don't trust them off the bench. They look too LeBron-centric to me. Nuggets, just too young. 1 starter, 1 is older than 25, Will Barton. Denver's one of those teams that you know is good, and they're going to win a bunch of games, and their future is excellent. They've got a great player. They've got Jamal Murray as a 2. They're very well coached. They're very well run, and they draft well. But they're babies, and the NBA in the postseason swallows whistles. Last year's a great example. So they played Portland. It's got a little older players last year in the playoffs, and what happened? Even at home where they're great, they struggled. This is still a very young basketball team. In fact, they only have 1 player that's 30 or older on the entire roster, and that's Paul Millsap. The Clippers should be favored. Deepest team in the league, 2-0 against the Lakers. the other thing here, it's not that they've beaten the Lakers, but it's the way they've beaten the Lakers. The Lakers averaged 11 points less a game when they face the Clippers. Their shooting percentage goes from 48 to about 42. The Lakers' assists go down. They don't shoot threes as well. The Clippers are a unique combination of two elite wing defenders in their prime, size, but can go small. They, of course, added Marcus Morris, another defender on the wing, to put his body on LeBron, and Reggie Jackson. I think it's more symbolic. I think Reggie's your third or fourth scorer at guard. I don't think they'll lean on him a bunch, but he'll be a factor probably in a game or two in the postseason. Utah Jazz need another athlete. Even with Rudy Gobert, they're last in steals and 29th in blocks. Now think about that. Now just think about that. Rudy Gobert is first or second best defensive big in the NBA. They're still near the bottom in blocks, and they're last in steals. They don't make enough teams uncomfortable. The Clippers make even LeBron and Anthony Davis uncomfortable. Milwaukee can make people uncomfortable. Toronto's length can make people uncomfortable. Boston's coaching can make people uncomfortable. Two teams in the NBA that don't make anybody uncomfortable is Utah. They're not athletic enough. They need another athletic wing. They don't have anybody to stop LeBron and Kawhi. In fact, they not only don't have anybody to stop either, can they even make them reasonably uncomfortable? I don't think they can. And finally, the Rockets, only one ball. 29th in assists. They shoot the most threes, but are 23 in three-point percentage. They're the smallest team in the league. They have the two most ball-centric guards in the league. They're interesting. They're active. I mean, they make a million moves. I never feel, and I felt this a couple years ago with Chris Paul, they were really centered. They were physical. They were tough. Chris Paul and James Harden weren't perfect together, but I kind of felt everybody was on the same page. I don't now. I think the owner wanted Westbrook. The GM says he wanted Westbrook. Mike D'Antoni likes guards. He probably likes Westbrook. They kind of clear the floor. They open the space up for Westbrook to drive. It's yet to be seen if James Harden can, by late May, have the energy to really be a guy that can give you effort on both ends of the floor. I have not seen it in recent years. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.